A warning from experts tonight about the federal government's latest attack on the housing crisis. As we've reported, the government says it is wading into the battle with a wartime attitude. But critics say don't expect any quick victories. Al Sweeney has the latest.
With these modest but popular wartime homes lining streets in cities like Hamilton, the federal government says they were the inspiration for its new housing battle. But there are plenty of questions.
This program doesn't solve everything. It doesn't solve, the cost of land or any number of issues in the housing market.
It's tough to say if it will actually help this housing shortage and this affordability issue.
CHCH has been reporting for months now on these houses known as victory homes. They were built during and after the Second World War by the government's Wartime Housing Commission to deal with a housing crisis then. There were blueprints for a series of houses, often prefab. Now, the federal government is going back to the idea.
We want to create designs that can actually be built quickly and can be built cheaply without compromising on quality or sustainability.
Housing Minister Sean Fraser says there will be a catalogue of blueprints for basic, modest homes with engineering and zoning approval that can be handed to builders. The idea was promoted by Western University professor Mike Moffat.
I think it could be quite transformative in the building of more homes, building them faster, and building them at lower cost.
A housing economist says the new plan is a step in the right direction, but
what is missing is the investment required to actually get those homes built.
During the war, the government paid for some of the construction. The government hasn't said that this time.
The estimates for housing needs are in excess of $2 trillion in investments. The money has to come from investors. The money has to come from speculators. What we should do is stop scaring those entities away.
He also says this generation may expect more than a basic low-cost house with something like only one bathroom. Burlington realtor Roy LaChapelle says buyers would actually like the idea.
They are reluctant to live in condos because of the high condo fees and just everything that comes along with it. It's a tight space. You're with hundreds of other people in one building. They like their freedom. They like having, even if it is a small home, they would probably prefer that.
He worries that the new program would just turn into an opportunity for real estate investors to buy. In any event, the housing economist says the earliest we could see these new homes built would be 3 or 4 years from now, with prices and rents increasing in the meantime. Al Sweeney, CHCH News, Hamilton.